Well, fuck, buddy. It's good to see you, man.
Hey, buddy.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you.
God, it's been like so long since we actually like sat down. Like I said, we seen each other at skating like years ago here in the park.
Yeah, I remember you being taller.
Yeah, everyone. It's the first time someone's actually said that.
Just kidding. Just kidding. You look good.
Oh, thanks, man.
That hairline. Whoa.
Buddy.
Look at mine.
Look at mine.
I should have worn a hat. Jesus. And you got light shining on me.
It could be brighter.
It could be brighter, but yeah. Sorry. I'm just turning my phone off.
Oh, no worries, bud. Yeah, man. But like, because the last time I'd say we really hung out was, God, it was probably like back in the day when you were like still playing drums and shit, playing some shows.
Yeah. That was a while ago. I think honestly, the last time I played drums was I played in this Battle of the Bands with this old band I used to be with called Prime Cut. We played this Battle of the Bands in, what's that university?
Which one, Nate?
No.
Grant McEwen?
No. It doesn't matter. One in Edmonton, and we played these punk songs and everybody was like, whoa, this is too loud.
This is too loud.
Yeah, because it was all these like little like jazz players and stuff, and we played like an MXPX song, and we played we played some like original songs, and it was like that was the last time I played, but I think that was like 6 years ago.
Oh, it's not too. I was gonna ask like when like if you've still been keeping up the drums or
No.
what? No, it's been like that long.
I have not kept playing drums. I play a lot of guitar.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I actually started as a guitar player.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's always funny to hear like when you've known someone like doing the one instrument for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've just always known you as drums.
Yeah. No, I started as a guitar player. I don't know why I switched to drums. I think I was just a better drummer than guitar player.
Oh, really? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, even like if it's bass or something, it's just like, well, we just need a bassist. Okay, I'll play bass. Like,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, bass, fuck, there's 4 strings. Who cares?
It's pretty easy.
Is that why you play bass?
I don't play bass. Always guitar for me, man.
Dude, so this setup is pretty sweet. Thanks. Isn't this like the first guy you've had?
You're the first like live one here.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
so it's a win. This is, like I said, you're my guinea pig on this fucking setup.
I met your wife upstairs.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you're a lucky guy,
I'd love
man.
to hear that.
She's really nice.
Oh, she's super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the nicest for sure.
Yeah. You got a nice home here, man.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah. It's funny, yeah, like, because, yeah, you live here in the park, too. Because did you grow up in the park?
Yeah, that's complicated, too. So I lived in Fort Saskatchewan, but I went to high school in Sherwood Park.
Oh, that's quite the drive.
I took a bus, which I was like 45 minutes every day there and back. But I did, so I did half days. So I did the mornings at Sal and the afternoons at Facey.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
And the reason I did that is because I played like a club volleyball, like really competitive club volleyball. And the coach was the coach for Sal.
Oh, okay.
So, but I really wanted to play basketball for Facey, and the school board was like, well, the only way you can do that is if you spend one semester in each school.
Oh, really?
So I was like, well, why don't I just do half days every day, all year?
And they were cool with that? That's like a weird situation.
Yeah, so you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I was going to say.
But it was awesome because I knew everybody. Nice. It was like I went to both high schools.
Oh, yeah, you knew a lot of people.
I was a jock and a punk.
There you go.
So like I knew everybody. It was great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I can't imagine going to 2 schools.
It was the best.
Really?
Yeah, it was the best. Yeah.
Like, so you grew up like what, your entire life in the Fort then, or what?
Till high school, like 20, I'd say 20 years in the Fort.
Oh wow, okay.
And then I stayed a lot at my best friend's house, Andrew Scott, who lived on Calico Drive.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. Like, because I remember growing up, like, yeah, playing with you guys and stuff, and it didn't clue in until like I was in Sherwood Park, and I
Oh,
drove down that fucking. I was like, hey,
hey,
Calico Drive.
did you notice that all the signs are higher now?
I did. Is
And
that
like,
because of you?
not
Are you
me.
guys?
I do have one sign, but I took it from Miles. But all the signs are higher now,
Well,
not
yeah.
on the signpost because
Yeah.
people kept stealing them.
Oh no shit.
Yeah.
That's funny. They kept stealing. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was fun.
So he lived right there, eh?
He lit 152 Calico Drive.
No
I'll
shit.
never forget it.
God damn it.
So why we chose that name is because at lunchtime we would have like concerts in his basement.
Oh, really?
And
So a bunch of people just go?
people would just come and we would just play like cover songs and whatever, like MXPX songs and No Effects, Millencolin, like all those punk bands. We'd play just cover songs. And that's kind of the point where we realize like this is what we want to do. We just want to be punks. And
So at first it was
play
just
music.
like for fun.
Yeah, at first it was like, yeah, we can like play drums and guitar. Like, yeah, why don't you try and sing? Like, and then it turned into like, this is what we like to do.
Yeah, and you guys fucking got real serious. You guys were like huge, man. And especially in the local scene.
I think the local scene, we did well in the local scene, and then we started to do really well like in the West Coast because I spent a lot of time in Southern California.
Oh yeah.
And then I built up a lot of friends in Southern California. And then we started touring there all the time, recording there all the time, back and forth, back and forth. And then, yeah, we got a good following there. But we actually never went Eastern Canada, ever.
Really?
Ever.
Oh, interesting.
I think the furthest east we ever went was Winnipeg.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
I
go
hate
past
Winnipeg.
there. Oh, you hate Winnipeg. Was it that bad?
I got robbed in Winnipeg.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah, so we played this awesome show with this band called Tough Call from Detroit.
Oh, yeah.
And then after the show, stayed at somebody's house. I don't even know. Came out to the van in the morning, and the window was smashed. All my clothes were gone, and my laptop. I don't think it had anything in it.
Yeah.
But all my clothes were gone, and I was like, "Oh my god!" So I hate Winnipeg.
Because of that.
I hate it.
Was it a cold day too? Was it winter? I know. It's
No, it wasn't.
shitty
It was. No, yeah. Winnipeg sucks in the winter. No, it was a nice warm day out. It was so funny. That night we played the show. Before we went to the show, we went to the stadium where the football game is.
Oh, okay.
And we were just hanging out in the parking lot in our van, and security guard kept driving around like they had like the security cars. So they kept driving around the parking lot and stuff. And I don't know what the hell he was thinking, but all of a sudden he smashed his car into a light post.
Nice.
And we're like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Like, we're supposed to be the drunk ones doing things like that, but what are you doing? And I don't know, like maybe he was reading some, I don't know because cell phones weren't a thing back then.
That's true, yeah.
He just smashed into this light post, and we're like, dude,
What the fuck?
what the fuck? So yeah, Winnipeg sucks.
Oh my god.
Sorry if anyone's listening from Winnipeg.
They're like, that's a bit. No, fuck, that's funny.
Did you play there?
No, never played Winnipeg.
Oh.
No, yeah, we didn't go as crazy as you guys did. Because how long were you guys like a band for? I'm trying to remember how long you guys did it for.
I really don't know.
It felt like a long time if I'm trying to think back, but maybe it wasn't.
You know who knows this stuff is Miles. I don't know how
would know.
he remembers all these
He's
things.
just got a good memory.
Yeah, and so does Rob too. Rob's got a really good memory of these things.
Yeah.
Me, I'm horrible with like memory.
Because the formation switched quite a bit in that band, right?
Yeah.
I know that.
There was a point where I was the only original member.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Andrew and I, my best friend who lived on Calico, we started the band. I remember where the hell were we? I think it was at Sum 41 show.
Oh, nice.
and we were just promoting these shows, and we're like, hey, we need a bass player. And I saw Dan Johnson there, and I loved Dan.
Yeah.
Because he went to Sal, he was a punk, he was good looking, and I was like, we need this guy.
We need this guy.
And he was playing in some other stupid band at the time. And
was it Mary Rose?
No, it wasn't Mary
That
Rose.
was Pat.
That was Pat. Actually, Pat, Dan, and Rob were in Mary Rose, but that was after Calico. He was in, I can't remember the name of the band. Like I told you, my memory's terrible. And we're like, dude, you're coming to play with us. Like, we're going to be recording right away. We've got this West Coast tour all the way down to LA. Like, you're coming.
Sweet.
He's like, okay. So we stole him.
Nice.
And then, we, Josh Aback was at the time playing with us. He was like really, really good. Just how he could write a song, and he was very good with that stuff. And then, Josh left the band, and then we picked up Miles and Rob, and
Where'd you meet those guys? How'd you know those guys? How'd you know Miles and Rob? How'd you cross paths with them? Because Miles is from here too, right?
Yeah, his parents don't live far from you at all. You know that stupid road that has the speed bumps?
Yes.
Yeah, his parents live like right there.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. How did I meet Rob? Actually, it was, I think, Chris Solvay. It was someone from the band Oceans Away.
Oh, okay.
And Oceans Away were breaking up, and Miles was a part of that band. And someone's like, hey, why don't you pick up Miles? And we're like, okay, let's see what he's got. Anyways, he invited us to his house, shredding on his guitar, and he's like, I would love to play in your band. We're like, okay.
All right.
You're in.
Sweet.
And then he's like, I've got a really good friend who plays music too, who is Rob. And we're like, okay.
Oh, look at that, eh?
Yeah.
Nice.
We're a 5-piece now.
Sweet. There you go.
So that's how that worked.
Nice. And then, hold on here. I'll grab that.
What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's the one I remember big time.
That was,
That was with Jamie.
Jamie. Yeah. So there was a point where Andrew Scott, my best.
Look at you guys.
Dude, I think we're all wearing makeup.
Of course you are.
Oh my God.
Emo, man.
Yeah, there was a point where Andrew was like, I want to go to school. It was after this show we played, and Andrew was like, yeah, I want to go to school. I don't want to tour anymore or play. And we're like, oh, damn it. But I knew Jamie because I went to high school with Jamie, and he was singing in this band called Trademark.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, let's get this guy. So
nice.
Jamie hopped on board. Jamie did a great job. And yeah, it was, that's when we recorded that CD.
Nice.
Jamie.
Yeah, that's hilarious, man. How everyone meets each other. So many guys are from here too in Sherwood Park. It's wild.
I know. I know. I love Sherwood Park, man. I don't think I'll ever leave.
Yeah, no, I don't think us either. Like Christy, her and her family, she grew up in Vegreville, right?
Oh, yeah.
So then the egg, man. And then like, I don't know, it's always like people from Veg usually make their way here. And we kind of, she lived in the city for the longest time. That's when I met her. She was living downtown. And then when we got together looking for a place, we just did Sherwood Park. And it was like the best move.
I love Sherwood Park, man.
Especially like with kids.
Yeah.
There's so much shit to do here. So much like stuff for them to do. It's awesome.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
You live in like a nice cul-de-sac too. Is there other kids in here?
No, like we have neighbors that got some young kids. There's not too many. It's a lot like this whole area. There's just there's a lot of like older people. There's not as many kids.
Yeah.
But I have seen a lot of houses go up for sale over like the last year.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people fucking moving.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah. It's fair.
Yeah. No, that's wild, man. Do you remember all the other bands though from those times? Like all the fucking like Transit Radio.
Fuck, they were
so good.
So
they
good.
Were so good.
Oh my God.
Gerard Champagne.
Man, they had some songs. Hold On. That song was classic.
Yeah, they had fucking awesome songs.
So actually we were doing some shows with them, and they recorded in I think it was Saskatchewan when we were playing shows with them, and that EP I think ever got released.
Oh,
but
really?
It's probably still one of my favorite like local band EPs
Nice.
I've ever heard.
Nice.
Like it is perfect.
That's awesome.
Transit Radio, who else? Like 10-Second Epic. I'm good friends with Andrew Usnick, the singer.
Oh yeah.
So I do renovations, and I built his basement.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Andrew Usnick, great guy.
Oh, he's probably, he's just living like, because he made, because the whole reason was he went to have a career in engineering, right?
Yeah, well, he's a developer.
Oh, he's a developer.
So
okay.
he develops, like, he services lots in Ardrossan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah,
yeah.
he was great.
Dude, he's a good guy. And all those guys in that band were awesome.
Yeah, that's true.
Like such nice guys. Dan and like Sandy's classic.
Sandy's a legend.
Yeah. Craig, he moved out to Vancouver.
Yeah, he's playing with Living with Lions, right?
Living with Lions, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
There's Pat.
I think he's just a dad now.
He's just living life.
Just being a dad.
Yeah, it was so funny when they I think they had like an anniversary of their album there, Suck It Up print. No, what is it? Count Yourself In, that one. And they did like a vinyl thing, and I bought it. And I was like, oh, sweet. And then the one thing I didn't know, because it was just like, oh yeah, like, we'll mail it to you or whatever. And then I was funny, I was here. I got out of the shower, and Chrissy's like, yeah, there's a guy here with like a vinyl thing. And I was like, oh, okay. I go out, and it was Pat.
Really?
He hand delivered it. I was like, oh, hey.
Oh, that's cool.
That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, good guys in that band. Who else was local? That
Radio for Help.
Yeah, Radio for Help. Mike Erickson.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Brown Steve.
Yes.
Do you know Brown Steve?
Yes,
Yeah,
I remember Brown Steve.
He's a good guy. Yeah, Radio for Help.
God, who else was there?
Letters to Elise.
Letters to Elise. We can. Yeah, sure. We'll throw me in there.
Dude, I listened to one of your songs today, and the verses were like amazing.
Which one was it?
What was it? Hold on, I'm gonna look here.
Now I'm curious.
No, I saved it.
You complimented me on that. I really want to know what song it was.
I saved it. Oh, did I save it? Letters to Elise. I'll tell you what song it was. Oh yeah, Knowing That You're Gone.
Nice. Yeah, that one. I did that one all by myself.
I like that song.
That was just like, yeah, I remember. Yeah, that was actually during like the whole when stereos was getting big.
Oh, so you did that.
So I that was like a little bit of like inspiration there with that
stuff with your voice.
The auto-tune. Yeah,
the
that was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun fucking around with that though.
The verses are so good.
Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, appreciate that one. Yeah, it's I don't know. That was one thing like with us, we never, because fuck, I felt like there were so many big local bands, and like for us, we were just like, we're cool, like coasting and just being like, support for all these guys. And luckily enough, like we played so many shows with like you guys, Transit Radio, Radio for Help, and like the nice thing was everyone was cool dudes.
Yeah,
it was just like a nice scene that everyone got along.
Yeah,
it was awesome. I love that. That was the best part.
I agree. It was fun back then. I mean, I don't really know what the scene is like now.
Yeah, it's I've kind of been to some shows.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, it's not like how it used to be.
I've got a good friend that he plays bass in Eyes Front. Have you heard of that band?
That sounds familiar.
They're like super hardcore band.
Oh, okay.
His name's Nathan, and I guess there's like a lot of drama that goes on.
I've heard, I've got some friends that play in like hardcore bands. And it's the same thing. It's like a lot of fucking drama.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessary. It's not with that band, like Eyes Front band.
Yeah.
It's like just in general.
Oh, just the scene. Yeah.
Just the scene. There's a lot of drama. And I think like social media has a lot to do with all this bullshit.
Oh yeah. Cause people are just spouting off on it.
Yeah.
Right. They're making posts and stuff. And you're just like, what's happening right now?
Yeah. You know what? Calico Drive, we got hated on a lot.
Oh, really?
For that. So do you remember that website In Decline?
In Decline? No, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, there was this, what do they call it? Like a forum. So like a kind of like a Reddit.
Okay.
But for like Edmonton local bands, anyways, like Calico Jive was on it, and I just got back from California, and I was like, Calico Jive is going on tour. This is what we're doing. We weren't even a fucking band yet. We didn't have any. It was me and Andrew, and then we picked up Dan, and then we're like, we're going on tour, and we're like, we don't even have songs.
Did you actually like book a tour?
Yes. So we posted on Indecline. We're like, hey, we're this new band, Calico Jive. We've got this West Coast tour. Come check us out. And everyone was like, who the fuck are these guys? Like,
just out of nowhere.
No one knows you. Like, yeah, you guys have not like.
They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, you guys haven't done anything. No one knows you. So
well, yeah, I guess like, yeah, no one has heard what the hell your sound is.
Nothing.
Shit.
Yeah, we came out a little strong there.
I feel like that was everyone's attitude at such a young age, though.
Yeah,
right. Like it's like you don't think, you just want to do.
Yeah, and I mean, like me being in LA for so long, I learned how to like promote. Where like people here, bands here weren't promoting.
Yeah.
So we would go to all of these shows like Sum 41 that I was saying.
Hand out flyers.
And hand out flyers.
I remember getting flyers.
Yeah. Where no other band was doing that.
It's true. You guys were like the one, like I'd say the first ones to do that. I remember.
Yeah. Around here. But down there, it's like you come out everywhere, of a show, like at Chain Reaction or something, there's 300 flyers in your hand.
Yeah, I guess it depends where you live, right? Like Edmonton, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Like maybe we're not as forward as they are down there for the music scene.
Yeah, and I mean, like the population down there is just massive. Everyone's so condensed into one little place.
Yeah, and then fuck, I just remember it being like always the scene here was just hardcore metal bands. There were so many hardcore metal shows.
There was.
And we'd be like the one band that's on the bill.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
pop punk
who the fuck's this pop punk band? Yeah. Like, that's us, man. We're the pop punk band that plays metal shows.
Yep. So Calico played Yesterday Is Everything. And that was for the Compromise band.
Yeah.
And we were like the only pop punk band on, and we got a ketchup bottle tossed at us.
Oh shit! A
ketchup bottle. Ketchup bottle, like shit. Fucking ketchup everywhere.
Holy fuck!
I was like, wow, okay, that's fair, no problem. We'll keep going.
Fucking people.
That's okay.
Yeah,
it's all good, man. Like, I'm buddies with Jesse Zaraska now, and nice. Junior, like Ryan Kitlitz, like. Dude, and they're such good people.
That's good. I was really ask like if you were still in touch with like a lot of those guys from back in the day. And stuff.
Yeah, like so I used to have a podcast. We had Ryan Junior, Ryan Kitlitz was on there.
Yeah.
And then I see Jesse Zaraska around all the time. He lives in Sherwood Park. He's a teacher at Sal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So I see him at coffee shops, and his daughter plays soccer too. So I see him, and he's so nice. Every time I see him, comes shakes my hand. Such a great guy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
But, yeah. Back then it was different.
It was different back then. Everyone's younger, just getting into trouble. Yeah, I don't know. It's funny when you're older and then you come across each other, just like how formal and just like.
Yeah,
like you're so great. I don't know. I'm gonna fuck up the word, but either way, just like you said, very nice. Hey man, what's going on? That type of shit. Back then, it was kind of like
it's like, oh fuck, yeah, look at this loser.
Who's this fucking guy?
Yeah. It's not like that anymore, which is cool.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, it's funny once you're older.
Yeah,
how things change, I guess.
Yeah.
But fuck, that was the funny thing too. I remember playing. Actually, I think every show we played in Wainwright was with you guys.
Wainwright,
yeah, Wainwright, man. Fuck yeah, those are great shows.
What else is there to do in Wainwright?
I don't know. Not much, I don't think. But I remember because I think you guys were. I don't know if you were heading out on tour, if you were just coming back from tour for that one Wainwright show. But you guys were in the van. And I remember, because, we drove out to Wainwright there. We got pizza. And I think our drummer, like, he dropped his slice on the ground or something. And it was just like, oh, fuck, well, that's done. And you came walking. You're like, whoa, guys. You just don't fucking waste pizza like this. Just as, like, you're, like, living on the road. You're like, no, man, you eat that shit.
Oh, my God.
You're just in tour mode.
Oh, yeah.
I remember seeing you eat a cold can of fucking Chef Boyardee.
Oh, that's not even the worst.
I was like, Jesus.
I hate to admit this, but there were times when we were on tour, we would go to malls and fuck, why am I even saying this? We'd go to the food court and just eat like scraps from people,
what people left?
what they left.
Tour
And it was only me and Dan that did it.
Yeah, I think I remember Dan mentioning something like that.
Probably, man. Like
just like finding
Dan's not afraid to say anything.
He's not.
And I love him. But we did that. So yeah, dropping a piece of pizza.
Like, no, you eat that shit.
Fucking eat it.
Yeah.
Like, who cares, man?
Yeah, I remember your reaction. Fuck, it was so funny.
Oh,
yeah, you picked it up. You're like, fuck, I'll eat it.
yeah, fine.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, I guess just what you got. You do what you got to do, right?
You have to.
They have like no fucking money.
Well, you don't make money.
Yeah, you're just going, promoting your band, basically. Fucking trying to find out how you're going to make it to the next show.
Yeah, there were a lot of times where it's like, how are we going to get there?
Yeah.
Well, we'll collect from a payphone one of our parents to wire us some money.
That's true. This is at a time like that
No
was
cell
way
phones.
more difficult.
Oh yeah, no. Actually, their cell phones were just coming out, and I remember Rob said that like his mom got him this like.
It was like a burner.
No, it wasn't a burner. It was like this phone that he could make free cell phone calls in the US. So we're like, fuck yes.
Get it.
Perfect. We can call all of our family like every night or call our girlfriends back at home. Anyways, that wasn't the case. And we got home and Rob's bill was like $800.
Oh, shit. Fucking roaming charges.
It was awesome, man.
That's wild.
Yeah, none of us pitched in to help pay for it either. Thanks, Rob.
That sounds like a band thing to do. Avoid paying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That is a band thing.
There's been so many times because I don't know. I feel like there's always that guy in the band who tries to keep structure and shit together. And I was that guy. And I'm like, hey, guys, we need like, we all each need to throw this much in.
Yeah.
Especially for this, like, doing music videos and shit. And then it's always like, I hated hounding people.
Oh,
like,
that's
dude,
the worst.
I'm still waiting for your fucking half of this, like, recording or the music video. Like, where the fuck is it?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus.
It could even be as small as $40, and they'd come up with any excuse.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. I hated it.
Dude, it's $40.
Yeah,
but $40 is like when you're not making any money is like, that's a lot of money.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I think, I don't know. When it came to music videos, because those were obviously more expensive, I was just like, okay, I'll give you more time. But
did you guys shoot a music video?
Yeah, for Let's Party.
Did you party in the video?
Yeah, we did. It turned into a real fucking rager.
Oh, thanks for inviting me, man.
I was like, what's happening? It was the director, Evan, I can't remember his last name, but he's just like, yeah, I know a guy, like, we could, like, have a part, like, set up a thing at his house. I was like, okay, cool, sounds good. And then it just turned into, like, a real fucking party. The, like, guy who owned the house, like, they got so wasted. He, like, went in the hall. He was pissing on the floor.
What?
Yeah.
Is this in the video?
No.
Oh.
This is like
the outtakes,
because Evan would be on a spot and the other crazy shit's going on. I remember I had one buddy, like, in the backyard, he was walking down the steps, and then as soon as he went onto the step, the whole fucking deck like fell.
Did that like, make the video?
No, it didn't.
Wow.
I know. The guy
that would be amazing.
I was like, what the fuck is happening? Cops came twice. It was hilarious. They came to shut it down, and then we all drove to like this other guy at the party. He's like, we can go to my house and finish filming shit. And so we like everyone hopped in a vehicle, drove over there, and then we filmed stuff. Cops came. It was the same cops.
Oh,
they're
really?
like, what the fuck?
Guys, come on. Shut her down.
Just moved. They kind of laughed about it. I was like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, it was good times.
Calico, we only shot one music video, and it was one of our friends. Oh, it was our singer's brother's friend, and he was doing a project for school. And
ooh, perfect.
Yeah, and they did a music. So they did Drive By Punch.
Oh,
we forgot to mention.
I can't believe we didn't bring up Drive By Punch. Oh my god!
Yeah,
blasphemy.
Yeah, yeah. So he did a video for oh, what was that song? 10 or 12. 10 or
Yes.
12.
Yes.
And he won like an award for that video in his school. And then he
won
chose
an award. Nice.
in his school.
Nice. Well, still.
Yeah, which
pretty
was
sweet.
which was awesome.
Yeah.
And then chose to do us after for a song called Staircase. And again, he won an award for that too. So we got a free music video out of it.
Nice. Is he still doing that?
No, his name is.
Seems like he was doing a good job.
He's like his name's Steve Mebbs, and he does like he makes like apps now.
Oh damn!
So, yeah, so there's this like school bus app where you can track where the school bus is that your kids are on.
Hudson did the bus one year, and we had that. He did that.
He's the one that created that.
Oh no shit!
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, great guy.
It was actually pretty sweet to have.
It was.
Where the hell is he?
Yeah, where the hell is he?
Like fuck.
Why isn't he here yet?
I felt bad for when Hudson hated the bus.
Really?
Just like, oh yeah, he hated it because it was just like there was kids that would just pick on him all the time, and the bus transfers, like it took him so long just to like, okay, go on the other bus. Wait, okay,
where does he go to school?
There. Well, now this was more so like a daycare situation, daycare to school.
Is it pretty far though? Was it far? So we had
daycare was like off Broadmoor and just off Baseline South there, kind of where Cafe Haven is, kind of.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where his original daycare was.
Yes,
so we'd have to we'd drop him off there, and he'd go from school to there, but the bus route, right? It was just like annoying, and then we'd pick him up from daycare. But no, yeah, he's going to elementary at Glen Allen, which is like a fucking 5-minute walk.
Yeah,
so it's super
perfect,
super.
Yeah,
he's getting to that age too, where it's like he's gonna eventually just fucking walk there by himself.
Yeah, so. My kids love the bus. They they have transfer at Sal, but they love the bus.
Well, good. That's good.
Actually, I said I'd give them a shout out, Poppy and Willow. Hi.
It's Dad.
it's Dad doing a podcast. Oh man, like I should really do something about this hair. Hey,
it's so funny when you like. I think it's
for getting older.
Fucking anybody, when you look at yourself, especially like in a video that you've recorded, you're just like you see all your own imperfections.
Yeah, even a voice too. Your voice is like, do I really sound like that?
Yeah, because you only hear yourself in this point of view, right?
Yeah,
like within your own head.
You have a nice voice.
Well, thank you.
Do I have a nice voice?
You do.
It's pretty abrupt. It's pretty loud and like in your face.
It's so funny when you say loud because it makes me think of that pizza thing again. Because you came off that way too, like guys.
Yeah. No, so now I am. I announce running races.
Do you? I know you did. Like you, yeah. There was. I can't remember how long ago it was when I seen you got like big into running.
Yeah, it was.
Now, like, are you still doing running? Like, are you still running yourself or what?
Yeah. So, what happened? Okay, so my my nephew, he signed me up to do this half marathon. I can't fucking remember what year it was because I'm horrible. Actually, no, it was 2018. 2018.
Oh, just before COVID. Okay.
Yeah, signed me up to do this half marathon, and I was like, oh my God, like, okay, I guess I got to do this. Started running.
Did you run before at all?
No, I mean, I was athletic.
Okay.
Like, but that was like at that point almost 20 years ago.
Oh, so there was a big gap there.
Huge.
Yeah, okay.
And like, like all the band stuff in between, like just unhealthy.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So he signed me up to do this half marathon because he was like really into running. And so I had no choice but to start training. Anyways, I started training and it went horrible at the beginning.
I bet.
Because it's like I would run like a couple blocks and come back and be like, yeah, I'm done. I'm not fucking doing this anymore. This is horrible. Running sucks. And then you're sore for like,
you haven't done it in so long.
Yeah, you're sore for like 5 days. Anyways, finally got through that half marathon. And I was like, this is it. This is what my life is now.
Really?
Is running.
Just once that was done.
Yeah.
No,
it was like that feeling.
Was it right after the marathon or was like during your training?
It was a half marathon, not a marathon.
Okay. Half marathon.
No, it wasn't during the training.
It was after the event.
It was after the event. It's like, man, I accomplished this. I can't believe I actually did it.
Okay.
And it was like
good sense of pride and everything.
The next day, not right after I'm done running because I hated it. But the next day it was like, this is what I want to do.
No shit.
So I signed up for more races.
Nice.
And it just snowballed into doing ultra marathons.
Holy fuck, man.
So there was one, and then in 2019, so the year after, I did, I think, 4 ultra marathons in one summer.
Holy shit.
And one of them was the Canadian Death Race.
Damn, dude.
Which was, what is that? 120 kilometers through the trail, like going over mountains and stuff.
Like the scenery there is cool for sure.
Dude, it was so awesome.
Oh, I bet. But fuck, like ultra marathon, 4 of them?
In one summer.
That's insane.
Yeah, I did 4 in one summer, and I got really, really into it. And then I signed up to do this. It's called the Triple Crown. It's like 3 huge ultras back to back. And while I was training, I got a herniated disc in my back.
Really?
Yeah. So it was very strange. Like my body was really, really, really strong. But for whatever reason, I was going to the gym. I bent down to tie up my shoe, and I could just feel this pain.
It's always when you do something so fucking simple.
So stupid. And usually, like, I can run through this stuff. Like, I'm pretty good with, like, pain tolerance. And I just couldn't. I couldn't get through it. I was like, okay, well, what I'm going to do is the Stairmaster. So I started doing the Stairmaster. And I could not get through like 5 minutes in the Stairmaster. And I'm like, there's something wrong here. And it got so bad where I couldn't get out of bed.
Really?
I couldn't get out of bed. Ooh. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't move without like screaming. And my wife was like, she was so awesome about it. She would help me do everything. Like I couldn't tie my shoes. I couldn't put my shoes on. Nothing. It was like,
Jesus, man,
the worst pain of my life. Anyways, finally got an MRI that I had to pay out of pocket for, because if you wait, like I was on a time crunch because I really wanted to get this Triple Crown done.
Okay.
And yeah, I got an MRI done. They're like, yeah, you have a herniated disc. So I saw my buddy Tyler Gamblin, who's physio. He ran Death Race with me. He beat the shit out of me in time, but I still finished it.
Nice.
And he's like, yeah, this should clear up. 8 out of 10 people, it clears up without surgery.
That's
but
pretty good.
You've got a pretty bad case. Because the pain was like really bad.
Really, eh?
Like really fucking bad.
Jesus.
Anyways, it never cleared up. Never cleared up. So I started getting nerve root injections. Ooh. So they would do like steroid shots in my lower back, but right in the nerve. So it's a nerve blocker. It stops the nerve pain going down my leg. So I was having pain going all the way down my leg. So what was happening was my herniated disc was pushing on my sciatic nerve going down my leg.
Oh.
And it was causing my right foot to be numb, like numb where I can't feel it. And this was for months and months and months.
Shit.
So I would get these nerve root injections. It would give me a bit of pain relief. And then eventually, you can only get them every 2 months. Eventually, it started working out pretty good. And I started running again. I was like, okay, this is working. Stop getting the nerve root injections. And then it came back.
Oh, man.
And like getting into surgery in Alberta or Edmonton or fucking Canada, it's impossible.
Yeah, that's true.
You can't get in
so
unless
true.
You're like pissing. They said, if you're pissing your pants or shitting your pants, we'll get you in for surgery right away. And I was like,
noted.
Yeah. But that's not me.
I know.
I'm not going to like lie to these doctors and be like, I'm pissing and shitting my pants.
Yeah. I fucking bet you there are people who would do that in a heartbeat.
I know some people who have done that, and I'm not going to name names. JJ.
Nice.
But he started pissing his pants.
Oh,
and they got him in for surgery instantly.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
Damn, interesting. Okay.
If I went to the States, it would cost me $90,000. And I was like,
that's the trade-off.
I was
right?
like, is my health worth that? And there were times where I was like, yes, it is, but it's like 90 grand. Like, I can't afford $90,000.
Who can?
Yeah, who can? Anyways, so I stopped running altogether. I started volunteering with this race series called Five Peaks. And I was at a package pickup, and people are coming up and getting their packages, and I'm grabbing all this stuff and talking to them. And the race director was there, and he's like, "Man, you're really good at like talking to people. Like, why don't you start like announcing races in Edmonton?" He's like, "Why don't you talk to me after the race? Let's go for a beer." I was like, "Hell yeah."
Yeah.
So I went for a beer with him, and he's like, "Yeah, like you're really good at talking with people. Seems like you know everybody around. Why don't you start announcing?" So now I announce all the races in Edmonton, and I also work for his other company, which is called Trans Rockies, and I do a lot of the announcing for those races as well.
Oh, nice.
So I'm still in the community, but I'm not like racing.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome, though, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for you. I could see. Yeah, I can picture you announcing for sure.
Oh man, it's right up my alley because people are coming in, and I'm like, "What the hell took you so long?"
You're totally that guy.
Yeah, I know. Just kind of a prick, but not really.
Yeah.
One of those,
yeah.
Like I will make fun of them, but as soon as they get in, I'm gonna give them a hug.
100%.
Like,
man.
good job.
I feel like that's how most people should be.
Yeah.
I don't know. It blows my mind when you just see people who are just so serious or like stoic or whatever. I'm just like, fuck, like what happened to just being nice and having fun with people?
Yeah, just have fun.
Especially like when we were growing up, I'm just like, if I'm not busting your balls, I don't like you.
Yeah. You have to bust your
You have to
like
bust
your
people's
best
balls.
friends, like that's all you do is talk shit to
That's
each
your
other.
life. That's your love language.
Yeah. So yeah, like I'm really good at that. Like I'm pretty quick with like making fun of people. Like, what did you fall asleep on the course or whatever it is? I'll make fun of people coming in, and
Yeah, I remember you being taller. Yeah.
yeah, and I'll just give them a hug as soon as they get in.
That's awesome, dude.
And it's my gig now. It's a lot of fun. I do all the Five Peaks races here in Edmonton.
How often are you like doing that?
I have one tomorrow morning.
Oh shit, nice.
So tomorrow morning is the St. Albert Road race. So I do that one almost every year.
How long like are you there for? Like the whole thing? Like how long does that last?
Yeah, so I'm there before package pickup because everybody comes to the announcer and like, "Hey, where do I get this? Where do I get that? Or what time does this and that start?" So tomorrow I'm there at 7 a.m. and I probably won't leave till about 1 o'clock.
That's
It's not bad.
That's not terrible.
Yeah. So it's the first race of the year, and it's nice just to finally see everybody, see how they're doing, see how much weight they've gained.
Yeah.
So I can use that against them when they start running in.
Fucking winter weight, man.
Yeah. Or
so easy.
Yeah, but runners are nuts. Like
I
they will
see that if you're like if that's what you do, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me.
Oh my God. I remember when I was running, like I was running 3 or 4 half marathons a week.
Dude, how
a week just for training for these races. And God bless my wife taking care of the kids during that time.
Because how long?
But it's a very selfish thing.
How long would it take you to do like one of those?
Well, if I'm training, like there's not a specific like pace or time that I'm trying to get that in. I'm just trying to be on my feet for a long period of time.
So I
can build the muscle.
Gotcha.
But if I'm racing, I think the fastest half marathon I've ever ran is 1:46.
Okay.
An hour and 46 minutes, which isn't like fast by any means, but it's
So what would be considered fast for that?
Okay, so I would say for the majority of people, being 2 hours or under is a goal.
Okay.
Yeah. Fast would be like, I would say about 140,
Okay.
an hour and 40 minutes,
Yeah.
an hour and 45.
Okay.
Anything under that is like, okay, like,
What
how
are
you
you?
not sponsored?
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like,
Nice. Nice.
yeah. So what are you at? You ever ran a half marathon? How far have you ran?
No.
I know.
God, no.
I know.
I used to the fuck man. The closest I came to like any kind of running was track and field in school. I was like, I may be short, but I was fast.
I'm not surprised.
I was fast, but like that was then. And then like that was the one thing. I was into sports too. Like I was more of like a soccer guy, but as soon as like I found music and started a band, fucking everything else went out the window.
Yeah, it's true.
That's what happened.
It's true. But you know what? I found that finishing like all that training is a lot like band practice.
Mm,
And then the race is like the show.
okay, fair enough. Yeah.
And that feeling you get in a show is like it's a hard feeling to describe when when you're playing a show or finishing a show.
This makes sense because if you're getting that feeling out of something else, you'll chase it.
Yes,
because it's a great fucking feeling.
Yes, and then it's that race.
Yeah.
You know, like but it's after the race where it's like I can't believe I fucking accomplished that, or it's coming through that finish line where it's like, wow,
Nice,
I did it.
nice.
But it's the same feeling as playing a show, and you know that feeling, man.
It's the best feeling.
It-
I miss that feeling.
It's the best feeling. It's just something in your body is giving you these, I don't know what you
It's the
call it.
biggest dopamine hit,
Yes.
man. Like I remember it was always just like there were some nerves, but it was just like I'm so fucking excited right now.
Yeah.
And like once you're doing it and like seeing people's reactions, yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's really hard to explain that feeling.
It
to
is.
them.
It really is.
And unless you go through it.
Yeah, the best way to explain it is to just tell them to do it.
Yeah.
Just fucking go
Okay,
through
so
it.
go run a half marathon.
Fuck, I'll die.
No, you wouldn't.
Fall apart. It was funny. I was there was a stint where I was like, okay, no, I want to run more, right? So I was just like, I can't remember what app I got. It was just like, okay, we'll do some like training or whatever. And it was just like, okay, like, you know, what are you doing? Like beginner, all this type of stuff. I pick all my shit. I'm like, okay. And then I did it. And because I haven't like done anything like that in so long, literally like the next day, I couldn't stand up,
Yeah.
man.
That's what stops people.
And I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
And the funny thing was that day we took Hudson and we took one of his friends to oh God, where did we go? We went to an Edmonton Stingers game.
Oh, basketball.
Yeah, so we went to basketball. So we had to park a decent amount because there was something else going on. And then we had to walk there and stuff. And like the entire time, I'm like, my legs are fucking killing me.
That's the worst part is when you start.
Yeah, man.
It's horrid.
Yeah, you definitely, if you can push through it, it makes sense. But I was just like, holy fuck. Even Christy's like, why are you walking so weird?
Yeah. But like you said, man, if you can push through that, and it takes about...
Oh, I can see it taking a while.
It takes about a month to get through like it being painful the next day. Not like an injury pain, but like a sore pain. So there is a difference between like being injured, being sore. Yeah. There's a difference.
Oh, I believe that, yeah. And the other thing too, like I was like, because we've always used this a lot, right? The treadmill. And then I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna like, it's nice out. I'm gonna go do like run around Sherwood Park.
Yeah.
The difference between the elevation and the ground, that's what fucking did it on my legs. They're like, what are we doing here, man?
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. Treadmill's good for a lot of reasons. Like it keeps that pace.
Yeah, it's
constant.
It's just consistent. Yeah.
You know, where if you're running outside, if you're not fucking checking your watch every,
it's true,
10 seconds or whatever, like
you're slowing down.
You're slowing down because you're tired.
Yeah.
But with a treadmill, it's like it keeps that pace, but it's not like the outside.
Not at all. Not at all.
And I remember I did a half marathon in Vancouver, and the half marathon in Vancouver is really early in the year. So it's like in Edmonton, I fucking hate winter. Okay. So
Don't
I
we
don't,
all? Yeah,
I don't,
we're still here.
ah, I don't run outside in the winter. I hate it.
Yeah.
So I did all my training on a treadmill and I would get to like 20 because half marathon's like 21 point whatever
Yeah.
kilometers. And I would get to 20 kilometers, 21 kilometers on a treadmill. No problem. Easy. Pace is good. I feel great. I got to the half marathon in Vancouver and it was horrible because there is a difference.
Oh yeah, man. There really is. You wouldn't think it, but there is.
There is.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But
it's a huge difference.
Yeah, like I was feeling great going into it. Even the first like few kilometers, you're going across. Oh, what's that? Cambria Bridge or whatever.
Oh, okay,
Cambie
yeah.
Bridge.
Yep.
And it's all downhill when you start, and it's like, holy shit! I'm looking at my pace, like I am flying. This is going to be a PR. This is the greatest day of my life. And then like eventually, it just hits you because you start going uphill and downhill, and with a treadmill, you're not used to that.
No, not at all. If anything, you can like do the incline. That's it.
Yeah, but that does work. It's just people don't do that because it's hard.
It is hard.
So why do that at home when it's
why make
hard?
it hard at home?
Yeah.
God, it's so true, man.
Yeah.
And fuck, I was gonna ask you too, like, because it's been so long. Like, we're both dads now. I feel like so many of us we've become family guys.
Yeah.
And it's just like, isn't it crazy to like look back on yourself and then see yourself now raising children? Like it's such an awesome thing.
Yeah.
But it's weird in a way.
You know what, man? Like
because you got the two girls.
I got two girls, yeah. I am not the same person I used to be.
Yeah.
I used to, all I wanted to do was be on the road playing music. Like that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about. And like being a musician, like that's what you're working towards. Like that's it.
That's what you want to do. Yeah.
But I hate being away from home now.
Oh yeah. 100%.
I hate it.
100%.
Like I like being at home. I love being a dad. I love being a husband. I love my home, and I like the job that I do, and I'm just not that same person anymore.
It's interesting. Like you wonder where the switch flipped, right?
Do you feel that?
I do. Like although I still feel like I have a lot of the older me in me too, in the sense of I'm always wanting to do something creative, like hence why I'm doing the podcast.
Yeah.
But I'm still like doing music. We still record. And then I'm always like staying in touch with friends and stuff. Like yes, it's hard once you have a family to like, do what you did before. Like, oh, see your buddies all the time or fucking go to shows, all that stuff. Right. Yep. And that's fine. Like I'm good with that, but I'll definitely try and like make as much time as I can for those moments. It's not like it's oblivious to me at all. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like it's important to still have some of that still.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yeah, like family's always first. And there's so many times where I'm just like, I kind of just want to stay home today.
Oh.
And you're trying to think of fucking excuse.
Any excuse, like, yeah. Oh, did you just sneeze? Can't fucking go.
No, the kid's sick.
I'm sick.
I'm sick, man. I don't want to get you guys sick.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I get it.
I feel like that's a big one. It's just like once you have friends with other kids, you're like, listen, we don't want to get the other kids sick.
Yeah. Okay? No. Next time.
Because it's so true. Fucking kids spread the sickness like no other.
I hate kids.
It's insane.
I hate them.
Like the amount of times Hudson goes to school, comes back sick, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. They
just spread it so fast.
They do.
It's insane.
Like elementary schools are fucking disgusting.
They really are. They really are.
My daughter had a dance yesterday and like all these kids are like, like and like dancing and like,
Well, that's the thing. Kids don't
it's
give
like,
a shit about
oh
that.
my God, like don't drink out of that fountain. That's disgusting.
Isn't it funny though too? Because it's like we were those.
Yeah.
That's
Like
the
we
funny
didn't have
part.
water bottles.
No, we did not. We did not.
What year did you graduate?
I graduated 2007.
Okay, so I'm 2001.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because like
but there was no like we didn't fucking bring water bottles to
I
school.
never brought a water.
We drink out of the water fountain, and now it's like, dude, that's disgusting.
Oh yeah, no, we always pack a water bottle for the kids.
Always.
Always, man. It's
But-
just so funny.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, kids like like you said, like it's just such a like I don't know how it is with girls, but with a boy, it's like, dude, wash your hands.
Yeah.
It's just like I touched the remote control, it's just sticky from whatever he was eating.
Oh.
Like, God damn it.
yeah. So I mean, Willow's kind of my youngest daughter. She's kind of like that.
Yeah.
She like
care.
does not care, which is cool. Like
It is cool. Like do your thing.
dude, I love Willow for who she is and how she does things. But she is that kid.
She's that one.
It's like Willow, like maybe don't touch the fridge with your hands like that.
It's fucking streaks.
Just like Willow, go wash your hands.
It's not hard.
No,
It
but
is.
Poppy, like my oldest daughter, Poppy, she is like her bedroom is disgusting.
No, really.
Oh yeah, but she's a clean girl, but her bedroom is a joke.
It's funny. I feel everyone's got their weak spot.
What's my weak spot?
I don't know. I haven't
Hairline.
seen you. My hairline. Jesus Christ. Mine's my height. I don't know.
Yeah, you are short.
I'm a
how
short
how
dude.
tall are you?
5'4". It's short.
Isn't it five? Anything under 5'5" is considered a
No.
little person, or
No.
what is that? Midget, little
Yes.
person.
Can't say midget now.
I know you can.
did.
I'm sorry.
No. No,
What,
I think it's,
okay, what's the height? I only said 5'5" because you're 5'4".
you're a bastard. No, I think it's under 5 feet is what it is.
I think it's 5'5".
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
And we could do a quick Google.
Is it 5 feet? Do you
I'm
think?
pretty sure it's 5 feet.
Do you
It's
need
funny
a
because Christy, she has like her best friend. I swear her best friend is like 4'10", and I'm always like, I'm pretty sure you're classified as like.
What do you say that to her?
Yeah.
Your wife is taller than you though, right?
No, she's an inch smaller.
Is she?
Yeah,
Mm,
5'3".
I don't know, man.
Don't do this. I've had this conversation with
I
so many
don't
people,
know.
and we brought out the measuring tape. I'm like, sons of bitches.
Actually, today is the first time I met her, and she's a lovely lady.
I should love to hear that. Yeah, no,
You did well.
oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, that was a win for me. It's like one of those ones where it's just like I really lucked out.
Man, she's the type of person where you come into the home and it's just you feel warm. It's welcoming.
Yeah. No, she's totally that way. She's and like as a mom, she's just loves the shit out of the kid.
Of course.
But it's like it's so funny. Like obviously every parent has like their own thing. I don't think there's ever a parent group where they're just like we're always on the same page.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean.
But-
so there's some things she does. I'm just like, why are we doing this?
Yeah. Like, are you serious?
Why are we doing this? Like I'm definitely more of like the stricter parent.
Oh, are
In
you?
the situation, yeah, she's way more just like, yeah, like whatever. And Hudson's like, yes. It's like, fuck yeah. It's one of those situations where it's like he'll ask me something and be like, nah, buddy, like we can't do that. Or whatever. Like, Mom, can we do it? And she's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. What the fuck?
He's like, all right, Dad said no, go to Mom.
Uh-oh. That's usually supposed to be grandparents.
Oh yeah,
Who are like,
grandparents are so-
yeah, do anything.
yeah, it's usually grandparents, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the case all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like the one guy who's just like, dude, I can go over your head so fast.
Oh yeah. My dad's a lot like that. Like my dad lets the kids get away with anything.
Yeah.
Like anything. And I'm like, Dad, what are you doing?
We're totally gonna be that though.
I know. Oh, for sure.
You're just like, all right,
Yeah.
totally gonna.
Oh, I'm waiting.
You're gonna have a fun time.
Yeah, I'm fucking waiting. I'm keeping mental notes
They're hopped up on sugar.
of all this bullshit my dad's putting me through. And Poppy and Willow are like, okay, yeah, we can get away with this. As soon as they have kids, it's on.
It's on, man. It's so funny how it is like with my dad, like growing up, like he's he was in the trades and stuff. Like he's a big hunter, all this stuff, and growing up, we always like went hunting, all the shit. Like
You murderer.
I murdered things, but no, like even like like they, I guess with our parents, it was the time that they lived where it's just like, yeah, our friend's got a thing going. We're taking you there. And it's just like they brought us wherever the hell they had things going on. And we were just like, there's a lot of crazy shit going on right now.
Yeah.
And like my dad kind of still has that mentality of just like I brought Hudson hunting, just go quadding, going through the craziest goddamn trails. And Hudson's like, this is awesome. And at the same time, I'm like, are you good? Like I'm so cautious. My dad's like, he's fine, man. Like
What was Hudson like? Where's my iPad? I want to bring my iPad.
I feel like when we're going somewhere, it's that mentality. But it's like once we're doing something,
He's good.
He's good. Especially if it's like we're quadding, we're like going in the woods and shit. He's like, oh, this is cool. And like we'd see like a chicken in the woods, right? He'd be like, I want to shoot
Let's
it.
shoot it.
Yeah. And we'd be like, hey, here's a gun. And he'd go and chicken would fly away. He hasn't had it. We've taken him target practice. He's pretty good.
Really? Man, having girls is so much different. And like,
Yeah, I could see that.
yeah, I mean, I'm very like, I'm very happy to have girls. Girls is all I know.
Of course.
So I have two sisters. I have 5 nieces.
Oh wow. So yeah, that's all you know.
I have 2 daughters.
Yeah.
I have a sister-in-law.
There's no boys.
There's no boys. The only boys in my family are me and my dad.
That's it, really.
That's it. So all I know is girls and women, and I am very much pro women.
Well, yeah, like, you know them very well then.
I do, yeah. and I stand behind like women's rights and everything. Like that's all I know.
Yeah, makes sense.
So like when I'm hanging out with boys, I'm like, Jesus Christ,
you're so not used to it.
These guys have energy, man. Like, why do you have so many holes in your wall?
Oh, I know. It's so.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, you have boys. Where my girls are like, oh, you give them a fucking coloring book and come back in 2 hours and they're still coloring.
They're good, yeah. It is wild, the difference.
It is.
It's so insane. Like just how calm it could be versus fucking chaotic.
Oh man.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh. My neighbor 2 houses down, 2 girls. They have 2 girls and 2 boys, so they have 4 kids. And the 2 girls are always up in their room, you know, doing fucking whatever. Like
they love that shit, man.
They love makeup, and the boys are just causing chaos downstairs, man.
Yeah.
They're
throwing shit.
Throwing shit. They're playing Fortnite. They're on the trampoline, like kicking stuff. I'm like, how do you do this?
It's true. It's so funny being on the other side. Like I remember, like especially like. I have a brother in that, and me and him, we were always just like doing stupid shit. So when you're growing up that way, it's one thing, but then when you're on the other side, you're like, my God,
yeah,
I can't believe like my dad put up with this shit.
Oh,
because I'm losing my mind right now.
Yeah, yeah. There's a big difference between girls and boys. Like even watching soccer. So like my kids play soccer.
Yeah,
and the girls' soccer compared to the boys' soccer, it's like these boys are nuts. Like they will body check. Well, and girls are pretty feisty too. Like they'll kind of like, they kind of like pull hair and stuff. But
oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, accidentally, but it's funny because like if there's like maybe a slight elbow or something, the girls will be, oh my God, are you okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But the boys, it's like they just keep going. Like they don't care.
Nice. It's true. They're just like, fucking deal with it, man.
Yeah, deal with it, bro.
Get up.
Yeah. See you on Fortnite later.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly it. Oh my God. It's so funny. Especially because do the girls play video games?
They like Fortnite, yeah. And I think they like Fortnite only because the boys 2 houses down like it. Bennett and Cam. They love Fortnite. And they're really good at it.
Once you have friends that like you kind of want to do what your friends are doing, right?
Yeah.
It kind of becomes a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But I saw your son when I came in
watching Fortnite
videos. It's like, dude, why don't you just fucking play the game?
Oh, he plays the game. He plays the game.
So he plays the game and watches videos of the game.
Yeah, it's the fucking bane of my existence, man. The fact is, it's like I was a big gamer growing up, but we didn't have like YouTube videos of like fucking watching people play video games. No, it was just nothing. Like you played it, you figured out what to do, and it's just like it boggles my mind. I'm like, why are you watching this guy play a video game right now? Yeah, just play the video game. Yeah, like, I can understand.
That's weird.
If you're like, depending on the game you're playing, you're trying, like, you can't get past a fucking part, or you're trying to figure something out. You could look something up that helps you. But when you're just like, yeah, I'm just watching for fun, it's like, what's happening?
It is weird.
And then you have like fucking Fortnite tournaments,
which they make a shit ton of money.
Millions.
You know what's weird? My buddy, Travis Bouchard, so he works at Vimy Ridge. Okay. So Vimy Ridge is an athletic school.
Yeah.
But you know what he teaches there?
If you say gaming.
Gaming.
Fuck off, really?
I'm not joking.
That's a class?
That is a class. Oh. So what did he call it? He called it it's like, I don't know, sports gaming. So it's classified under sports.
Sports. Oh.
So he teaches gaming.
That's wild.
At Vimy Ridge in Edmonton.
That's so fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go to my gaming class.
Like, I wish
teach. Like,
I wish I had those classes.
I do too. I thought it was cool. Like, because I went to St. Joe's in Edmonton, and like, as soon as we first got there for grade 10, they just opened up a recording composition class.
Oh, really?
And we were just like, fuck yeah. We're recording all of our stuff here. And that's what we did for free. We're like, fuck it. We'll record it ourselves. Who cares? And it's so funny. Listen to like early recordings. It was like, God, we were so off time. Didn't know what a metronome was.
Who cares? Actually, the very first Calico CD, or CD. Do people even know what CDs are anymore?
No,
the very first Calico EP. I did not do play with a metronome.
Nice.
At all.
I feel like, yeah, metronomes came like way later in.
Yeah, but this one was all on click.
It was like click, metronome.
And we played live metronome.
Oh, you did play with the click, eh? No shit.
That's all I heard. Like
with your in-ears and stuff?
Just a click the whole time.
You didn't hear anyone else?
Nothing else.
No, really? Just the click?
Nothing. And then when I played with I-65, so that was like the band after stereo.
That could have gone so far. I liked the songs off that, man.
You probably only heard 2 of them.
Yeah, probably only just 2. But
so we recorded 10.
Yes, I remember Dan talking about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We recorded 10 in Vancouver, and it just never got released. But those songs, my God. Actually, I texted Pat like about a week ago, and I was like,
do you have them?
No, I have them. I have all the songs, but I texted Pat and I was like, dude, are these songs ever going to see the light of day? Like, are we ever going to reunite and play these songs?
They should come out
because they are very special songs.
Fuck.
And he was like,
do something.
He was like, I never say never, but like he's been busting his ass with Delta Suite.
No, he's been really busting his ass with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, man, Pat is one of the most gifted musicians I have ever met.
He is.
Can't play a fucking instrument.
It's pretty good, yeah. He just knows how to write a fucking song.
But he can write a song.
Yes.
He is unbelievable at writing a song, a melody. So I've been writing like my own music, but I really struggle with melody. I send it to Pat. Pat sends it back to me literally within 20 minutes. It's the best melody I've ever heard in my life.
There was one of like, because we recorded a bunch of shit. It was maybe like 4 years ago, but there was one song for the verse, or was it the verses or the chorus? I can't remember, but it was just like, God, I cannot nail a melody down. And I remember asking Pat, I was just like, hey, is it cool if I send you like this track and like you kind of just help me with a melody? He's like, yeah, sure. And
of course.
He sent me a thing back. I was like, you goddamn genius.
I know, man.
Fucking,
I don't know how he does it, but every time like I send him a song, he's like, just send me the BPM, the beats per minute, And then I don't know how he figures it out, but he puts the beats per minute in to whatever program he uses, and he just comes up with this melody almost instantly.
No, he's great at that.
And so he'll sing it back to me, but in like gibberish.
Yeah, it's always just random shit. Yeah,
It's
it's never
just-
words.
It's like there's no words. It's just blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
But the melody is like, holy, can I just like sing blah 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 blah? Because it sounds so good.
That's good. Yeah. Now I gotta try and figure out words.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Pat, like, oh, I wish
I wish it came to me that easy as it does for him.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, it is wild. But I wish I-65 would just, I wish we could re-record those songs and do something with it, because
You should, because I feel like
they were special
people
songs.
need to hear that shit, man. They do.
So I think there's only 2 songs that are released on iTunes, City of Angels and another Summer.
Yeah.
And like those songs are awesome, but it's 2 of 10.
Fuck. I
That
want to
we
hear these
recorded.
other 8 now. Like,
And we recorded a video when we were on tour. We recorded a video in Toronto for this song called Pacific Motel, and that song is one of the best songs I've ever heard.
it's wild to like hear that. Like, it's like there's so much more than what was put out, right? You know what I mean? It's like, fuck. It sucks that there's like, I think it goes with so many artists where they've done so much, like they've done videos or they've done a bunch of songs, recordings, but no one's going to hear any of these things because that's kind of just how that works, right? And it's unfortunate,
Yeah.
especially for the artist, because you're just like, fuck, I just want to put them out there.
Oh, so did Dan tell you the story of why it just didn't happen?
He might have. I can't remember.
So I'll just say it quickly. Like, they put us. So we were on 604 Records, which is like Chad Kroger's record.
Kroger.
Yeah, and Mariana's Trench is on there. I think Avril's on there. Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
And,
there's a bunch.
They put us on tour with this solo artist called Zerbin.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they were thinking that because 3 out of 4 of these members were from Stereos, that all of these shows would sell out.
I could see that. Like,
But-
fucking stereos, man.
Yes. and I agree.
Yeah.
But the problem is none of those shows were promoted in any way.
Oh, that kind of fucks it then. Yeah.
So the draw for all of these shows, they put us on tour across Canada for like almost a month, I would say. None of those shows drew any crowds.
Okay, I remember Dan talking about this, and he's like, "Yeah, once you do like those big shows, you go back to like playing these tiny things. Like it was fucking. You just were so annoyed by it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But so 604 invested a lot of money into that tour, like put us up in hotels every night.
really.
Yeah, flew us around to all these different places.
So how did that work for you, like in that way? Because I felt because you were a part because it was Calico Drive. You did a bit with Stand By Me right before it became Stereos,
yeah. So
and then you weren't, and then you hopped in with I-65.
yeah.
So how did that all work for you in that situation of all that stuff?
Yeah. So yeah. I was a part of Calico. Calico broke up. Dan and Pat and Rob started. It was called Stand By Me at the time.
Yes,
I think we played with you guys.
Yes, we
in,
did.
Fucking Drayton Valley. I don't know.
Yeah,
what
we
it was.
did. That was a great show.
Yeah. Anyways, if I'm being completely honest, and the guys know that, I just wasn't into the music. At the time, like I recorded their like
Like the Stand By Me stuff
Yeah.
there, like just in the movies.
yes.
Yes.
So I was the drummer for that.
You recorded it.
Yeah.
Ah.
I was the drummer for those 3 songs.
Yeah.
And I couldn't get around, like I just couldn't get past the music. I just did not like the music.
It was just too poppy for you? Was that
no, I don't know what it was. It didn't catch me.
okay.
It just didn't catch me. And it wasn't any of the members because I love them.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
It didn't catch me. And they were like, they were very gung ho about it. Like this will work. Anyways, I was like, I'll play with you guys until you find like a drummer. They found this like Justin guy. This Justin guy didn't plan out, and then I played a couple shows with them, and then they found Brad Bosch.
Brad. Yep.
Yeah, and then they got.
So you were just before the Much Music thing then?
Yes.
Okay.
So they got as I was in the band. Well, not like in the band, but like just filling in, like, yeah, I'll play with you guys until whatever.
That's when they got it.
They got an email from Greg Norrie, who is the singer of Trouble Charger.
Yep.
And they
were
like,
done some shady shit.
Yeah, I read some weird stuff about that.
Fucking Derek revealed all.
Yeah. Very strange.
So crazy.
Actually, I sent that to Pat as soon as I read it, and he was like, he texted me right away. He's like, holy fuck, I had no idea.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
Because, they dealt with Greg a lot.
Yep. And got the actually I was at band practice with them in their stupid house. And all the
stupid house. Was it the one off White Ave?
Yeah, it was, but
the one that got torn down?
Yeah, it stunk so bad. So that's why I call it the stupid house. And we were at band practice. I got this email from Greg Norrie, and Greg Norrie was like, we want to fly you out to do this Much Music. I'm like, I fucking can't. I'm not going to do this. I don't believe in the music. I just don't.
At least you were honest, man.
Yeah, and they were cool about it. Like, I was cool about it. They had Brad Bosch like there. Anyways, they did it all. And
well, it's good that the transition worked out.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
It worked out good. And then we always talked about like doing kind of a reunite with me and that band. And then, at the time, Stereos kind of faded out, and then we started I-65.
Yeah.
And there's just something.
So did they reach out to you then when that happened? Or like, how did I-65 come about?
So I-65 was technically only Dan, Pat, and Rob.
Ah, okay.
And then I was like just kind of this dude that played drums. And I was okay with that.
Yeah.
Because like I at the time was married, and I did want to start a family and stuff, and they were very much like gung ho,
still go hard with it,
hard, but I loved the music. It was like, this is what I want.
Actually, it's funny. It came back to me. Dan showed me the music video that you're talking about.
The Pacific Motel one, the one where it's like black and white.
Yeah. It's coming to me now. I'm just like, fuck, this is awesome.
Oh,
I'm remembering it now perfectly because he showed me it. I was just like, oh my God, this needs to be released.
I agree, man. Like it does, but I don't think we're allowed to because it's
like legal copyright shit.
Yeah. We own the song, but they own the recordings and the video.
Also, you legally can't do fucking anything. Then.
I don't know. That's an
interesting
legalities about it.
Yeah, I'd be curious to know if there's some way you can. Fuck that.
I'll just throw it to you. I don't care.
That's fine.
But you've seen it before. But
I've seen the video. But yeah.
But yeah, and then that just kind of fizzled out. The I-65 stuff.
Yeah, it's too bad.
It is too bad.
That was great, man. I was so jacked on that.
Yeah,
I was like, whoo.
it had like a killer's vibe.
Yes, it did. Yes, 100%.
So
yeah, it's too bad that fucking didn't go anywhere. That was great stuff. Like even just the first two songs, but then the other one with the video, it was so good. Man.
Yeah, that one was probably my favorite song.
God damn it!
Can we pause this so I can pee?
Sure. It's called editing.
Can we edit this?
We can edit it. I got to pee too.
We're back. And we're back. Do you want to make this the longest podcast you've ever
I was just going to tell you this is already going to be the longest.
Is it?
And I don't care. We're going Joe Rogan style here.
What's the longest one you've had?
I feel like it was probably around an hour and a half.
Where are we at?
We're getting close to that.
Oh, well, let's fucking do it. What else do you want to know, man? What do you want to know about me?
Okay,
well, I'll tell you anything.
Buddy, we're hanging out more after this.
Yeah?
Fuck yeah, man.
Okay.
Whenever you want to hang out.
We don't live far from each other.
We don't. We could easily hang out.
Oh, dude, I'm down.
No, yeah, it's funny. I'll tell you this story with the whole I-65 thing because it actually made me so fucking happy. So because Letters to Elise, I think it was 2014 we released like our last album, and then everyone was kind of just like it was kind of in limbo, the band, because everyone was getting married.
You're a three-piece, right?
We were, and then we had four.
Okay.
Yeah, we were originally a three-piece.
So I've only known you guys as a three-piece.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, but like, cause yeah, there's like, so there's four of us. Actually, there ended up being five. But like, it was kind of in limbo. Everyone, cause everyone's getting older, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's getting married, getting a house, starting to have kids. So it's like,
There's no time.
where do we find the fucking time for this?
Yeah.
And then it kind of just wasn't happening. And then so it was just kind of like, nothing was going on. And then there was, I remember a buddy of mine, because he had a pop punk band going on.
Who?
It was called Point Place at the time.
Oh, dude, I like Point Place.
Yeah, so it was called Point Place. And then, because what happened was, I remember I texted him because like I was going through this thing, and even Christy was just like, I was like, I miss music, all this shit. Like I haven't played it in so long, and she was just like, you need to like go do this, like whatever you got to do, you gotta fill that void. Right?
Your wife said that?
Yeah, she said
That's
that to me.
support, man.
It's so supportive. She's like, you got to do this, and
Yes.
then I randomly like messaged my buddy in that band because he was the singer of the band. I was like, hey man, I was like, in the future, if you ever need someone to like fill on guitar, I was like, let me know because I'm looking to kind of like get back into it. And he immediately texted me. He's like, dude,
Right now.
he's like, it's funny you say that. He's like, our other guitarist just left the band.
No way.
Yeah, he's like, would you want to join the band? I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So I went over to his house, and then we started jamming, and it felt so great. Like even though like I only knew the one guy, like I meet the other ones, and I'm just like, it's always weird kind of meeting new people, especially once we get older, we kind of stick to our group, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you're fucking meeting these new guys. They're like, okay, what's going on? But it was like, yeah, so I'm learning these songs, and it's like, okay, sweet. And then they're like, yeah, like let's write some new stuff. And I'll never forget. It was just so funny. Yeah, anyone got anything? And I was just like, I don't know. I got this riff. I'm doing this riff. And the other guitarist, he looks at me. He's like, yes. He's like,
Yes.
play that again. Do that again. And he was coming up with his shit. I was just like, okay, sweet. This is fun. And then it's like, yeah, we got a show we're going to be doing at Temple. I was like, okay, sweet. This was going to be my first show at that band. It's my first show in fucking years, man. And we go there. I'm just like, God, what's the scene like? Like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
We go there. It's just like, yeah, Living with Lines is playing. Like they're headlining the show.
Whoa.
And then In All Alone.
Oh, do you know that I was a part of that?
Were you a part of that originally?
Yes.
Did you play that show?
No, I didn't. I
Fuck.
never played
Okay,
one.
no, that
with
was
them.
That was James. James did.
He
That's
took my
right.
spot.
Yeah, because we played that show, and it was just, I was like, Pat, Rob.
Yeah.
It was just,
I was a part of that band.
and it was so fun. And Calling All Captains played it.
Okay.
So Calling All Captains, because there was Tim, and then I don't know if you remember Tim from when he was the drummer of Felix back in the day.
I don't even know that band.
Okay, that was like Letters to Elise and Felix thing then. But it's just like, because I was like going, I'm like, fuck, this is gonna be weird. I remember we got to Temple, and as soon as I got there, Tim, who I haven't seen in so fucking long, because he's the drummer of Calling All Captains. He immediately, I just like hear this guy. I see this guy. He's like, Brandon Pomerlow? I was like, hey, what's up? He's like, it's Tim. I was like, oh my God. And it was just like, it was the same people.
He's a good drummer.
He's the best, dude.
Holy, he's good.
Good, man. Yeah, he remembered me. We hugged, and I was just like, and then I seen Pat, I seen Rob. I was like, so the same guys.
Yeah.
And I felt so good. And it was funny too that day because I was getting super sick. And Chrissy was just like, you going to be able to do that show? I was like, I can't let these guys down. I got to do it.
Have to.
And I was just like, I go in. Fuck, I remember. I felt like I was dying. And it was just like, as soon as we started playing, I put it all out there. I rocked out as hard as I fucking could. And then as soon as the show was done, we packed up. I was like, okay, guys, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But that was the funnest thing. It was just like so long of not doing it. But when I get back into it, I've seen so many familiar faces.
What the hell is the Temple? Like, I'm so far
think
out
like
of it.
Starlight Room, right? So Starlight Room.
Oh yeah.
Stage,
Below.
No,
Oh.
not below. So Starlight Room stage. There's like the stairs that kind of go up there.
Yes.
It's the very back of there.
Oh, they put a venue
There's like
there?
a small little stage there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like a secondary, basically.
I get it.
Yeah, so that's kind of just like for, I guess, a less cap room. But
I
yeah,
see.
no, it was fun. That was a good time. Yeah, I played a couple shows there with those guys. Yeah, fuck. Like I miss playing shows. That was the best.
Yeah. I was a part of in All Alone for a bit.
Of course you were.
I wrote those songs with, well, Pat writes the songs, but we jammed those songs quite a bit. I did the recording with them. And then
Because where'd you guys record?
we recorded with Quinn.
Ah, fucking Quinn, man.
Yeah, Quinn from Royal Tusk.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did all the recording with that guy.
And he was in the Red Threat. Do you remember the Red Threat?
He was I don't remember the Red Threat. I only knew Quinn from Royal Tusk.
Ah, okay. Because that was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, but my God, is that guy talented.
He is so good.
Like the things he comes up with, it's like,
you know what though? Like with
Whoa.
Quinn, it's just like he shows his talent all the time. Like when he's playing their songs and everything, it's just like, yeah, this guy's a fucking great guitarist. The funny thing to me was Miles, because it's just like, fuck, Miles is so good.
Yeah.
But like when the stereos thing was happening, I was just like, my God.
Yeah.
Like, dude, your talent is not being shown here.
yeah, I know Miles can shred.
Like the one time I remember was like when we did the Drayton Valley show, because we're just fucking around in the crowd. He was like going through his guitar, cleaning it, doing all this shit, and he was like playing. I was just like, what the fuck is this? It's like, dude. I was like, why aren't you doing that on stage?
Miles was, yeah, he still is. He's so good at guitar. I talked to Miles quite a bit.
Do you?
Yeah.
I've been trying to get him on the fucking podcast.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah.
Why?
The one thing he said, he was like, when I'm in Edmonton, he's like, it's better in person. I was like, God damn it. Okay, fine.
Well, he does, and he lives just down the street. Like he when he comes, he stays with his parents.
You know what's funny? I worked with his brother.
Dwayne?
Yeah.
Dude, I love Dwayne.
I worked with Dwayne at Shaw.
Oh yeah,
Worked
he
at
worked
Shaw.
at
Yeah.
Shaw
I was
forever.
like, I seen Homewood. I was like, Homewood?
Yeah. I call him Dick Wayne.
Nice.
Dick Wayne. Yeah, no, dude, Dwayne's awesome. I love Dwayne.
Yeah, like I didn't talk to him too much, but I didn't mind Dwayne.
Yeah.
But it was just so funny. I was just like, I remember texting him. I was like, "You have a brother named Dwayne?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, cool. I work with him."
Yeah. No, Dwayne's cool, but like, what the fuck? Why doesn't Miles just do it like?
I know.
'Cause he lives in Toronto.
I tried to get him to do Zoom, but he wants to do in person.
What a dick.
You should text him.
I'll text him. As soon as we're done this, we'll fucking get him speakerphone.
Okay,
like,
good.
what are you doing?
Good, because I want to have him on. I would love to chat with Miles. It's been too fucking long. I always had the best conversations with that guy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But he's a pretty like introverted guy.
But he was always like, it's true. He does have that like introverted personality.
Yeah.
But if you can get him talking,
Oh yeah.
you're like, this guy's on.
And he still doesn't drink or anything. Like
Good for him, man.
he's been straight edge forever.
Good for him. That's crazy.
There was I remember we went on, we did this like full US tour, and we were like in Florida, and he was on this like Buddha thing.
Oh shit.
And it was like fucking plus 30 out. Like insane.
That's 30.
I'm serious.
Oh,
It was like plus 30.
Yeah.
We're in Florida playing these shows, and he was wearing a hoodie, like jeans, like all day during the day, toque. I'm like, dude, you're sweating.
What are you doing right now?
Like, what are you doing? He's like, it's all in your mind.
Oh my God.
I'm like, no,
It's all the mindset, dude.
it's not all in your mind. You're actually fucking sweating because it's hot as balls
I can
out here.
visibly see you sweat.
And he's like, and he was on this Buddha kick.
Oh fuck, that's funny.
But you know what? Like, Miles is such like he's a very gentle guy.
He is.
He's a very gentle guy.
True enough.
He would never hurt anybody.
No, although like it was just like in a way I was intimidated by Miles, because it's just like you could tell he fucking worked out. He was always
He's jacked.
He was jacked, man.
Now he is. But when I knew him when he was in Calico, he was skin and bones.
Skinny guy, yeah. Skinny teenager.
Yeah, he was skin and bones, but
Oh
like
yeah, he got fucking big, man.
he got jacked.
I seen the like gradual.
Yeah.
I was like, Jesus.
But he's got good genes, like well,
Yeah.
his brother's like fucking karate, like
Oh,
he's like
yeah.
Chuck Norris,
No fuck.
like black belt Chuck
Yeah,
Norris.
yeah.
And but Miles has always been such a good guy. Just a genuine person, would never like take advantage of you in any way.
No, and it's funny too. Like I remember shows playing with them, like regardless if it was like Calico, Stand by Me, Stereos, whatever it was. I would always just immediately like chat with Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Me and him like got along so well. It was just like fun conversations. Even though like what you said, it's like he's very, you can tell he's introverted.
Yeah.
But if you can get a conversation going, like it was a good time. It was a good hang.
Yeah, he's an easy guy to gravitate to.
Oh yeah.
And if you can actually get a conversation out of the guy, it's awesome.
Yeah, true enough.
It's awesome. Great hairline too.
Oh yeah, that guy's got hair.
Yeah,
That guy's
great fucking.
He's got
hairline.
everything going for him.
He does.
Fucking
Yeah,
guy. He's so handsome.
he is a good looking guy.
You know, it was funny too, like, because especially like with Calico Drive, because like you guys, obviously, a few years older than we were, so it's like we see you guys getting like all these fucking tattoos and stuff, right? So
well, mostly Dan.
mostly Dan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was tattooed, fucking head to toe, that guy.
Yeah,
And then Miles, like you started seeing it all happen, right? And it was just like, God, so cool. And it was so funny. That was one thing I always wanted to do. And then, but fuck, costs a lot of money, man.
oh yeah,
So then when I was able to, like, I was like, I'm fucking tatting up.
those look nice.
Oh, it was a fun process, but I made it meaningful. Like Hudson's name, hummingbirds, our winning song.
Oh, aren't you the sweetest
I'm
guy
the
in the
sweetest
world?
guy. Everyone's like, don't do tattoos with that shit.
No,
I'm like,
man,
no,
it
this
looks
is
good.
forever, man.
Looks good.
I got like a letters to Elise thing on the back of my cab here.
So you're forever letters to Elise.
For everybody. It's letters to Elise will die with me.
I'm fine with that.
That is what will happen.
Yeah, I mean there's this band that I played with in when was I junior high or high school called Prime Cut.
Prime Cut. Okay.
You never would have heard of us.
No.
But
What was this, like punk rock, like straight punk, or what?
no, it was like skate punk, like No Effects, Pennywise
Okay.
type of stuff.
Yeah.
And those guys I absolutely love. And actually, we were talking about getting tattoos as well, and we hang out all the time. But it's the same type of thing as what you have with letters to Elise. It's just that bond.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's funny because like it's just me and the drummer. He's the original drummer from the band. Because like after our first album, we kind of had like this falling out,
Okay.
and then we had other drummers up until then. And then when it died, and I was in that other band, the drummer left, and they're like, "Fuck, we need a drummer." I was
Why
like,
the fuck didn't you call me?
"Listen, man, we weren't."
I would have done it.
I know you would have. Now I know.
Okay.
But like because me and him started talking again, and I was just like, well, fuck, we can ask Dylan, and we started like that was the first time we jammed in fucking a long time, and we played a show together, and then after that, me and him were like, you just want to like jam like we used to? I was like, yeah, sure, and then like within like 10 minutes of like our first jam in like maybe 10 years or so, we just like write a song. I was like, it's still there, man.
It's still there.
It's still there. You can't kill that kind of chemistry.
No.
So then, yeah, that's just what we do now. Oh, and also we brew beer.
What?
Yeah.
Why aren't we drinking? What's your beer called? Letters to Elise beer.
No, it's called Scene Brewing.
Scene?
Yeah.
Why are we not drinking Scene?
I can get you one.
Oh man. Scene Brewing.
Scene Brewing, bro.
That's pretty cool.
I know, it's a pretty good one.
I like I try and support like the local beer.
Yes. Sea Change.
Sea Change.
Fucking Sea Change.
And a buddy of mine, he owns Polar Park. It's called Polar Park.
I thought they went out.
No.
Or their brewery like closed down, right?
No. Polar
happened there?
Park is they're based out of Sherwood Park, but their brew I don't know.
Because they had it. It was like White Ave, right?
No. No, that's
It was Polar something then, the one I'm thinking of.
I don't think so.
I swear to God.
No. Polar Park has always brewed their stuff in Calgary.
Okay, it's Polar something. I know that. But okay, go ahead.
Are you talking about what the hell's that other like big just off White Ave? They got the apricot alley cat.
No, I'm not thinking Alley Cat.
You're not?
No, it had like a polar bear symbol. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a fucking spot downtown.
No, they didn't.
I
could be wrong. But anyway,
you are
wrong. His name's Chad Jenkins. Anyways,
wasn't one of the owners like a former Edmonton Oiler, Andrew Ference?
No.
Fuck. Okay.
No.
We're going deep here.
We're going deep. No. Andrew Ference actually lives right across the street from Andrew Usnick from 10 Second Epic.
His sister.
Jennifer. Jen.
What's the principal at Hudson School?
Jen Ference?
Yeah, dude. She recently moved, but the whole time he was there, it was like Jen Ference. I was like, because Hudson's into hockey, I was like, that's like Andrew Ference's sister. She's like, who is he? I was like, he used to be captain of the Oilers.
She's a big runner.
Oh, is she?
Yeah. She lives in Sherwood Park.
Of course she does, yeah. But yeah, she moved. I can't remember what school she went to, but yeah, I was just like, oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Wow, I didn't know she was a principal.
Yeah, she was a principal.
Anyways, no, Andrew Ference or any Ference was not a part of Polar
this
Park.
is a completely different thing, but I swear it was Polar something. The one
No, you're bullshitting.
No. Wrong.
No. What the hell are we saying? But
local breweries.
Yeah, local breweries. So Polar Park, very good one. What
have you been to manual labor here? Or have you had manual labor in Sherwood Park?
Manual labor. You know what? I was at 70 Acre.
70 Acre, yeah.
Which is a Sherwood Park brewery.
Sure is. It's not far from there.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's like Portage Close.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I was there, they were talking about manual labor.
Ah.
And I was like, I've never heard of this.
Yeah, they're the only two here in Sherwood Park. Manual labor's good. You got to try some of that shit.
I got to try some of that.
That's really good.
I like, Polar, 70 Acre has one called Hazed and Confused, and it's a hazy pale ale. So the Wolf, is a hazy pale ale. That's what I like.
You like the hazies.
Yeah.
Fuck, I wish I had a hazy to give you. We have a hazy recipe.
But the IPAs I don't like.
Yeah, that's
fuck
fair.
it. I will open that and turn it down, turn it upside down.
So what is it? Just too strong, the taste, the smell?
I just don't like it's like it's
too
like
bitter.
Yeah, bitter. There it is.
It's too bitter, yeah. Yeah, the IPAs tend to be the most bitter of the beers.
So Scene has an
we have a hazy.
A hazy?
We have a hazy, and it's honest to God like our best one. Next time I brew it, I'll give you
Where do you brew it?
Here.
Like in your home?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. I'll show you the brewing shit I have
show me
after.
The brewery going.
I'll show you the equipment we have. But yeah, we got into it. Like it was funny, like because we were like big beer guys. It's just like, yeah, let's do a hazy. And we came up with our own recipe. We're like, fuck, let's see how it turns out. And it's like the best one.
This is probably the coolest thing I've heard about you.
It's fun.
Like I'm into music,
but brewing beer.
But dude, this is cool.
It is, yeah. Like we've done hazies, we've done lagers, pale ales, IPAs. Yeah, we've done a shit ton. We did a stout, and we're not like big. We're not stout guys, but we're like, let's tackle a stout.
Let's tackle a stout.
Let's make a stout we want.
Okay? So the running race series that I work for, Five Peaks, we're sponsored by Athletic Brewery.
Oh, nice. And they're like non-alcoholic.
That's non-alcoholic,
right? Yeah.
And apparently non-alcoholic is like fucking taking over.
It's become a big thing now. Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, you're seeing more like breweries start to make more non-alcoholic shit.
Yeah. So I also know the owner of Snake Lake Brewery. So Snake Lake is actually Sylvan Lake.
Yeah.
And their most popular selling beer is the non-alcoholic.
No shit, eh?
I'm like,
Crazy.
what fucking losers are buying that shit?
Who wants to buy non-alcoholic beer?
I don't know.
I've had that on like stints where I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna be a bit more healthy and stuff. It's just like
Yeah.
it's not the same.
No, I mean, it's not the
You
same.
try to trick your brain, but it's fucking weird.
Yeah, no. You can't do that. And like I don't smoke marijuana or like do any other drugs or anything like that.
So are you just like beer? Or do you do like hard liquor?
You know what? I used to no, I like I like whiskey. I used to be kind of like a rum guy,
Ah, okay.
but not anymore. I
Hmm.
can't actually stand rum anymore. I like whiskey.
Oh, interesting.
But I don't really drink the hard stuff anymore. I kind of just I like beer and
Yeah.
I don't even really drink that much to be honest.
Oh, really? Eh?
No. I might have like 30 to 50 beers a week. No, I'll have like maybe like 4 a week. Maybe.
I would say I'm probably the same because it's like if it's just like at home and stuff, I honestly don't even really have a beer. Like maybe now that it's playoff season,
Oh, yeah.
I will have some beers. But usually the only time I will really drink or go get some, even though I'm making my own beer, I'll have it in social situations.
Yeah, okay.
When like people are over, we go over. That's more when I drink.
You haven't even invited me over.
No, you're gonna be over more.
Do you promise?
I promise, dude. You can bring the girls.
Dude, my girls are fun.
Oh, I believe you.
And
They're pretty close in age to Hudson too, so I'm sure
Yeah.
they get along.
they're cool to hang out. What grade's Hudson in?
He's in grade 4. He's turning 10 next month.
Okay, so Poppy just turned 10 and
Oh.
she's in grade 4 and she is fun as hell.
Perfect. They're gonna get along fine.
And we get along.
Fucking play
fine.
dates, man. Yeah.
You have a hockey net down here? I'll fire some pucks.
Yeah. We'll do some shit. We have like 3 of those.
Like real
Like,
pucks.
2 outside. We have real pucks.
I'm firing real pucks in your basement.
Oh, it's so funny. Christy bugs me because it's like there's marks on the walls and stuff. She's like, we gotta paint it. I was like, there's no point.
There is
I was like,
no
until he's gone,
point. Oh yeah.
I'm painting for nothing.
You have a bedroom down here?
No, there used to be one. So like that back corner there, originally that was a bedroom,
Oh, okay.
but then they like renovated the basement. They kind of made that almost kind of like an open office space. And originally when we moved in, that back corner is where we had all the band shit.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been waiting for an invite to come here for like years, maybe like 15, 20,
15, 20. I'm
Maybe-
bigger that one.
15, 20 years or so. I've still been waiting for that invite, but hey, that's
But hey,
okay.
here we are.
But here we are. Yeah. Just finally drinking beers together.
I'll be honest, man. Like that's the one thing that I'm happy the most is like coming up in the music scene, getting to know like a bunch of cool guys like you and Pat and Dan and all this shit. And it's like even after all the years to just be like, hey, you want to like hang out and chat and all this shit and like everyone's down. We have like
Yeah.
the best conversations. It makes me so happy.
Yeah, you know what? And Dan and Pat are some of the good guys.
Oh, of course.
They
yeah.
really are.
Yeah.
Like they are genuine good guys.
Yeah. Not you, Miles, because you will fucking come on
Yeah,
here.
fuck you, Miles.
Flip this, send it to him.
No, but honestly, those two guys they are genuine guys. Like I love those guys.
Oh, yeah.
I always will.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And Pat's on that same boat too, right? Like he's not drinking. He's
No.
just doing his thing.
No, he's not drinking.
Yeah.
Because yes. So they're actually, you know what? When I was playing with I-65, none of those guys were drinking.
Oh,
Dan,
damn.
Pat, and Rob, none of them were drinking.
Dan wasn't drinking.
Nope.
That's crazy.
I was the only one in Vancouver when we were recording that album that was like, I'll have a beer.
You're
And
the only one.
I was the
That would
only
be
one.
so weird. What a weird situation to be in.
Actually, come to think of it, no, it wasn't during the I-65 days. It was the Stand By Me days when we went to Universal in Vancouver.
Yep.
Britt Black. Do you know who Britt Black is?
Ooh, that sounds familiar. Britt Black.
Britt Black used to play in some fucking girl. I don't know. Who cares?
Okay.
we had a meeting with Universal. This was the Stand By Me days, and we were in Vancouver. That's when they weren't drinking.
Oh, interesting.
In the Stand By Me days, I was the only one drinking, and I would have beers for them all the time. Just me. It's like, yeah, I'll just order 4 and drink them all.
Nice.
And then there was a point where I was the only one not drinking, and then they were drinking, and it was like
no one was ever on the same page.
No, it was very strange. But
hell?
I think now we're kind of all on the same page where fuck yeah, let's just have some beers, except Pat.
Yeah. Which is interesting.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Actually, Miles has never had any drinks, but
although Pat says it's like the best thing that he's ever done.
Drinking alcohol?
Like not drinking.
Oh, not drinking. Yeah, he
has mentioned that. I'm just like, good for you, man. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah, no, Pat he's very open about that stuff, and
he's an open guy, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
Like he's not afraid to say a bunch of shit.
No, he's a good guy to talk to. I mean, with bullshit that I've gone through in my life, Pat and Dan have always been there to listen to my shit, and I've always been there to listen to their shit. But they are really genuine guys.
They are. Anytime I hang out with them, I'm just like, this is a fun time. You guys are awesome. Yeah. Like, and that's the thing. Like, it's never changed since the good old days. Like, it's the same shit.
It is
just a fun conversation. You guys are enjoying everyone's company. Like, it's. I love that.
Yeah. It's kind of weird how we've all gone from like one band to another band to like back together again.
Yeah.
And started this. And so, but you've always been with either Letters to Elise or as
the only thing I ever
now,
did outside of that was Point Place. That was it. That was fucking it, man. Just because I needed to do something, and the other guys they weren't game to do anything.
Yeah.
So when Dylan was just like, yeah, let's do Letters to Alicia, just us two. Who gives a shit? I was like, let's do it.
So he was the drummer.
He was the original drummer, yeah.
And then so you did all the other instruments. But live, what would you do? Hire?
No. So basically, like he was the original drummer. There was still like because when that first album came out, it was me, Dylan as the drummer, Chris did bass and vocals, and then we had a keyboardist. So it was 4 of us at that time for the first album we released. And it kind of stayed that way. We just cycled through drummers.
Oh, the keyboardist, right?
Yeah, he's the best.
He's been with you guys the whole time.
He's out of it now.
What the hell is he doing?
He's an electrician, man. He's up north.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah. We lose him to up north.
That's true. Yeah, but he went through his struggles too. Like he went through some like alcohol stuff, and then he's been clean for years. So
that's such a good story though. Like
it is, man.
When people like, I mean, it sucks that they go through bullshit like that, but it's such a cool story to hear when people get out of it.
Oh, 100%.
And then they get sober or like kind of Jamie McLean. He had the same problems, man.
He used to run Earls, right? Like one of the Earls at Northside, because that was like right.
No, not on Northside. It was the Crossroads. So the
Crossroads, okay.
Yeah, White Mud and Calgary Trail.
Oh, okay.
And that's kind of how Calico did break up.
Oh, really? Eh? Okay, that makes sense, because I remember hearing some shit about that, and I was just like, all right.
I'll tell you anything. Yeah, Jamie, it's no secret.
Well, he was big into a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he started to get into some trouble, and it was very noticeable live that he was
That's when it started to fucking, yeah.
We played this show at Union Hall, and it was like a huge show. It was I think it was a sold out show, but nonetheless, it was a huge show, and Jamie, he was doing things that shouldn't have been done. And it continued. I think that was like one of the last shows we ever played, because it was like, we can't continue like this. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, especially like Miles is a straight edge guy. I've never been into drugs. The other guys at the time, we haven't been into things like that either. but
He was like the really like odd man out in that situation.
yeah, and it just wasn't working anymore. But I actually went out for lunch with Jamie a couple weeks ago, and he's been sober for years.
No, I always wondered what he's been up to.
Yeah, so he played he was a singer in a band called oh God, I can't remember. My mind is terrible.
That's what happens.
And they went to Toronto, did some stuff in Toronto. The Flash Jam. That's what they were called.
Right. He was in the Flash
Jam.
Jam.
The Flash Jam.
That's right.
He went to Toronto. I think he was still getting into trouble into Toronto. Eventually came home and was like, I can't do this anymore. He had a kid. He's like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Started taking care of his parents because his dad he passed away, and started taking care of his mom, had a kid, and really turned his life around.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and has literally stopped everything.
Not good for him.
So Jamie and I have kind of been talking about doing something.
Oh,
musically.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Called Slayer.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I sent
cool.
him a couple demos of some music that I've written, and I'm just waiting to hear back if he said he's on board, but I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. That'd be sweet, man.
Yeah. I've talked to Pat about it too, but Pat's like, man, like I'm in Delta Suite and
he's pretty busy there. Yeah.
He's really worked hard on that, and that's cool. Like he's always been into it, kind of country music in general. And so Jamie and I are thinking of doing something, but I don't know.
That'd be sweet. That'd be fun. A little bit of a reunion.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Fuck yeah. That'd be awesome. I always love seeing that shit. Especially just like when you've known the music scene your entire life. You're like, oh, these guys are doing something? Fuck yeah, let's check it out.
Yeah. I don't know what'll come of it, but he's got, I think, maybe 7 songs that I've sent him, and he can adjust it the way he wants. It's going to be very like melody driven.
Oh, okay.
And bass driven. So we'll figure it out. It's a lot like the Calico stuff, because I wrote a lot of Calico Drive songs.
Oh, okay.
So
a lot of that vibe, eh?
It's a lot of like the pop punk style vibe. Yes. Calico. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but
oh god, that'd be so awesome.
Yeah, dude, I'm very proud of Jamie. How he's kind of turned his life around. So that's cool.
That's good. Yeah, I always wondered like what happened to certain people. So that's awesome that he's kind of like, yeah, like you said, turned his shit around. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great to hear. Because you never know. You hear shit and then you don't know what ever happened to them. You're like, fuck, like, is he just like not doing good?
Yeah, I know. It's once things stop, it's just like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
You never really get a real answer from people.
No, especially from then too. It was like social media was kind of just becoming a thing.
Yeah, just becoming.
Then it was like, if you were at that cusp, you either were a part of it or you kind of just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's some people that dove in deep and some people that just don't, like they're on it, but they don't post shit. They don't really do anything.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of that way in a way. Like the only reason I post stuff is like it has to do with band stuff or podcast stuff. I don't really post too much personal shit.
Me too.
So, but that's like the new generation, right?
Yeah.
So I had a fucking great day today. And you're like,
yeah,
good for you.
Okay. Anything else?
Good job.
Yeah. No, dude, I've been listening to your podcasts, and I appreciate you inviting me. I don't know why you invited me, because I'm really haven't been anywhere in fucking 20 years.
I don't know. That was the one thing too, is just like, because people were like, man, you got like these fucking like names on your podcast.
And then Matt Frey.
Yeah, Matt Frey. But at the same time, just like, I also want to like hang out and chat with like friends or people that I know. I don't want it to just like, yeah, it's cool that I can get like these other names if I can, but I don't want that to just be it. Because also it's fucking like so hard to do that.
Yeah.
Like it's also fun to have a conversation with like people I know where we can just shoot the shit versus someone I don't know. It's a little hard to kind of get something going because you've never met each other and you're kind of, as you're talking, you're trying to pick up like what's the vibe here?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You've done some.
Yeah, you've never talked to those people before, and it's like, how are they going to answer these things? Is it going to be okay?
Are
or
we gonna
whatever?
flow good? Like,
yeah,
it's fucking
but no, dude. Like, I was actually, I think you messaged me a couple of years ago. You're like, can I have you on? And at that time, I just wasn't really able to really give anything to a podcast. But now it's like, dude, let's do this.
Oh yeah. I remember you messaged. You're like, yeah, man. You remember you fucking asked me like, let's do it. I was like, fucking done.
Yeah. No, I'm happy to be on, and I know I'm not as cool as your other guests. As long as I can contribute something kind of cool, then right on.
Oh fuck yeah, man. No, this has like been a really good episode. I feel like a lot of people are gonna like this one.
Do you think so?
Yes, especially like the people I know that listen to it, like within the scene, they're gonna be like, "Fuck yeah, Matt Frey's on." Just like hearing these old stories and stuff, it's gonna be good.
Yeah. No, I'll come on again, and I'll try and remember some other things, and I'll get Miles on here, man. Like,
dude,
Miles,
we're gonna hound him. We're gonna fucking hound that guy.
Yeah. You might have to dig to get some stories out of that guy, because he's very
I'll do it.
He's quiet, but he's good.
I'll do it.
Dude, thank you so much.
Oh, dude, this has been a blast. And like, yeah, we'll finish our beers, chat a bit more. But yeah, no, this has been fun, man. You're great. Definitely the longest one.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
You've done it.
Until you edit it, and then it's like, yeah, I'm gonna edit out all this bullshit, and now it's only 32 minutes.
The one thing I do with editing is nothing.
Oh.
I make it what it is. Like if there's like a break, like when we did like our pee break, basically,
yeah,
that's where I'll kind of trim fat. But the rest of it, I keep in. I like having it be more raw and real than being like, I didn't like that, I'm going to take that out. That's usually how I do it.
Well, I'm happy, man. Thank you.
Oh, buddy, this was the best. We're going to do more.
Okay. Thanks, man.
Okay. Appreciate it, bud.